What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy TP-7 back with another video, and today we will be diving in to see what all is capable on this here TP-7. My microphone in the way. I get better at this sooner or later. You know, I'm just trying to get on here and do some content. Today, man, we gonna make a beat using the TP-7 and my iPhone, and we are gonna use an app called Radiooooo to kind of go through, and we'll be able to sample records from the radio to here and then use this as if it was like a record machine or a turntable or a tape recorder, if you will. On my last video, a lot of people was like, oh, you know, you paid $1,500 for that thing, man, yada, 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 this, and this. And me, I'm a firm believer in paying for gear that you like. If you don't like it, you can always return it. I know I came across this thing and I thought it was pretty dope. And after using it, you know, I definitely feel it's well worth the money. And I just want to get on here and kind of show y'all the best use case scenarios for it, because it's a different way. It's a bunch of different ways that you can implement this into a so-called workflow, like voice recordings and stuff on a day-to-day basis, you know, hitting the memo button, recording. But I was messing around with it last night, man, and I seen the video and this guy was saying that he wished the USB-C could support output from the TP-7. And I was like, wait, I didn't even know it did input. But it makes sense because you can use the CM15 with the TP-7, and that CM15 is Teenage Engineering's microphone. You can use that with the TP-7 through either the 3.5 millimeter jack or USB-C. So I was like, dang, you know what? Let me see if I can get it to work on my phone. And after some messing around, I actually got it to work, and I recorded, let's see, I recorded like 2 or 3 things yesterday, just straight off the radio. Now that one was recorded through the microphone. That was before I got it to actually work through USB-C. This is directly through the USB-C. So as you can see, this is dope, man. And you know, you got different use case scenarios for it. I've been putting music on here that I've recorded myself. And even in that aspect, it's like having an old MP3 player. Rewind and fast forward through the music, you know, that you got on here. You can slow it down. You can pitch it up and down. You can fast forward it. You can scratch with it. So like, it's dope, man. All right, cool. I got it working now. I almost just blew my ears in, y'all ears out. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Radiooooo app. It's Radiooooo with 5 O's. Click on it. And it plays music from all over the world. So it's basically like your own record store on your phone, because, you know, you can just go through and pick tracks that you want to use. They pull up all the information for the song, what year it was made and everything. Trying to scroll through them quick so I don't get no copyright strikes. I like this, so we're gonna record this. And then as you can see, TP-7 is recording, it's spinning, and the light is orange. All right, that's one sample. Don't know if I'm gonna quite use that one. That was hard though. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for this video, but I might end up using it for something. So now we just... Then the TP-7 also has 128 gigs of storage built on it. So you don't necessarily have to worry about going over on data or anything like that, because there's plenty on here, especially if you offload and stuff and you're not just keeping it on here. I think that's the one. All right, that was dope. Now I ain't gonna sit here and record too much stuff, because then I get lost in the sauce. Playing it back into your DAW or getting it into the DAW, that's where it'll be kind of whichever fits you best, because you can do it to where you can just record it in through audio. Granted, I have the Apollo, so I can like process it and make it sound as if it was like recorded on the old tape machine, anything like that, going directly into my workflow. But I want to show you grab the actual file that audio was recorded on and do it that way, just to make sure that we get the best pristine quality from it. So let me start me a little screen recording really quick. You do have to have Field Kit installed, and it'll pull it up like this. So now my WAV file, so all of my songs that I put on here, but you can go to memo. But if we go to these recordings here, let's see, we play this one. I think this is the one we're gonna end up using. But as you can hear, it's decent quality. So we are gonna open up Ableton and we are gonna mess around and see what we can come up with. Hopefully we can make something decent out of it, but I'm gonna post a video regardless on if I make something decent with it or not. I'm just kind of showing you guys the best way that you can use the TP-7. Of course, you probably will wanna offload the samples. Like I said, I keep a lot of my stuff on there, but we're just gonna take them off for the sake of the video. So I'm gonna just drag these to my desktop. I'm gonna make a folder for it real quick. Granted, you know, the recordings that are on the TP-7 are WAV, so it's gonna be high quality. And we're gonna drag that file in that I said we're gonna work with. TP-7 recording should be the last one. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna chop that back in. Cause I do want it to make sense in terms of how it's going to be used. Okay, so it did automatically warp it when I put it in. So that's a culprit as well. Let's see, let me unwarp all of this. And the way I do it is I'll, you know, warp everything on my own. I love that Ableton got the auto warp on there, but sometimes, you know, you don't be wanting it to be warped or whatever, or, you know, so have it. So if we go, so now what we gonna do, since I got that kind of good, I'm gonna slide this one over just a tad bit. To make it fit a lot more. You know, you could do all this in the warp algorithm and everything, but I just like doing it on the timeline, kind of getting more free control. That way everything is still sitting where I want it to be. Consolidate this real quick. I'm gonna rename it TP-7 guitar. So now since we did that, let's kind of mess around with the TP-7 just a little more, just to show you guys another different way that you can use it. I'm gonna try to manipulate some vocals that I record into the TP-7 on top of it. I'm just playing it at a really low volume so that way I can record it. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Of course, that sounds horrible, but it's usable, you know? It's usable. So I'm gonna try to throw some little altar boy on there, see if I can't get it to sound a little better. Now, as you can see, we going somewhere. So I'm gonna take the OP1 out real quick. So now we've made our loop or beat or whatever you want to call it inside of Ableton using the TP-7 for the sample, using the TP-7 for some vocals, and using the OP1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to export this as a wave, and I'm going to put it back on the TP-7 just to show you how you can slow everything down, kind of get that varispeed effect, just to make it more kind of relate a message on the different ways you can use this thing as a wave. Now you have to make sure it's 24-bit wave when you putting stuff on the TP-7, otherwise it won't play 32-bit. I tried to put some 32-bit stuff on there and it didn't work, so I had to learn for y'all. But we're gonna export this really quick. Voila. You can also play it in reverse. If you got any questions or any ways you would like to see me use the TP-7, please leave a comment. A lot of you guys commented on the last video where I kind of did like a short film with the TP-7. I know this is, you know, not in the same format as that, but I wanted to do some kind of showing how I use it. If you guys like those style videos, I'll do those for more of the beat making videos. I just didn't quite see how I would be able to bring the two together in terms of using it with kind of explaining what's going on and still getting the cinematic angles. Of course, I'm gonna color grade it to kind of make it look as good, but you know, doing videos like that kind of take a lot more angles and everything like that. I do love doing cinematic stuff myself. That's one of the reasons why I don't have as many YouTube videos up, is because I pride myself on being a cinematographer, so it's kind of hard to transfer that over into content creation because you're such in love with making music and or film. So you got to kind of find that happy medium, and this was the best way I can do it, trying to be able to create some of quality to be able to give to you guys. Yeah, man, so that's pretty much it with the TP-7. Like I said, if you like stuff like this and you guys want to see more, please leave a comment, man. Share, like, subscribe. Don't forget to share it with the friends and the homies who also make music, in case they've been eyeing this thing and don't think it's worth the money. You know, hopefully I could sway opinions. If not, I'm still going to use it for the way I use it. It's super dope, man. Teenage Engineer makes dope stuff. As you see, I got my OP1. I still got my CM15 and everything. So all of that stuff there is going to play a long part in this upcoming music source. So appreciate everybody for tapping in. If you got this far, comment TP-7 rules. That way I can know you guys made it to the end of the video. And I'll see you next time. Peace.